Lieve bezoekers van Musical World, dit is de 200ste reportage van Musical World eigenlijk. Dus ik wil eventjes een toast uitbrengen op Musical World. Van harte gefeliciteerd. En je hoort hier al een beetje geroesmoes op de achtergrond. Ze gaan het nog niet vieren, dat doen ze op hun eigen manier waarschijnlijk met een paar flinke bubbels. En nou, vanaf deze kant proost en op naar de volgende 200.
Bij deze wil ik jullie hartelijk feliciteren met de 200ste reportage. Een hele dikke knuffel van mij.
Lieve Musical World TV, ik feliciteer jullie met jullie 200ste uitzending. Geweldig. Doorzetten en doorgaan.
Dank voor alle fijne felicitaties. Zelf hebben we nooit kunnen indenken dat musicalworld.tv zijn 200ste reportage nu zou maken. Zo'n mijlpaal vier je alleen maar met een persoonlijke favoriet. En die hebben we gevonden.
You're watching musicalworld.tv. I'm Daniel Boys and this is the 200th story. So congratulations, musicalworld.tv.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the
We have seen each other for 2 years, 3 years now, and now I finally discovered we are soulmates. On your Twitter I read that you weren't that impressed with Black Swan the movie.
No, I wasn't. I was really disappointed. It's had so much hype and everyone was saying what an amazing film and that she deserves an Oscar, and so I was so excited to see it. The trailer made it look amazing. I was just a bit bored really and I didn't quite get it.
It is promoted as a thriller.
And I didn't think it was particularly thrilling. No.
It's about ambition and making a career over the backs of your rivals.
Yes.
You, as an ambitious theatre maker, have you ever seen that your toes were joined?
No. Obviously this profession is competitive, but it's just part of it. I've always known that, and it is difficult sometimes when friends maybe get parts over you, but you've just got to try and stay grounded and be happy for them. Sometimes it's quite difficult. You smile through gritted teeth. But no, it is competitive. But no, I've never wanted to kill someone.
And hide in the closet.
No.
You fill up my senses, come fill me again.
Let's catch up since we said goodbye. Wolfboy, how did that end, the run?
It was very successful actually. I think it was one of the biggest box office takings here at Trafalgar 2. So they were very pleased. I think everyone involved was very pleased. The creative team were pleased, the theatre were pleased, us, the cast, were very happy. I had a great time. It was a very interesting, different piece to get my teeth into.
After that, you did some concerts, and one of the high points was a concert in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I did a concert over in Los Angeles. It was a series of concerts I was doing here, and I was going to LA to visit a friend of mine, and I tried to organise my own event, and so I got in touch with someone who runs a cabaret venue over there, and he said, yes, would love to have you, so that's how it all started. So it was an incredible evening, singing my album in front of Americans who knew who I was. It was very bizarre. Yeah.
Do you have an American audience?
Well, Any Dream Would Do was shown in America, so yeah, I mean, it was bizarre having Americans saying to me, you know, I've got your album. I've been wanting
your album.
Yes, I've been wanting to meet you. It was very, very surreal and very humbling, and I got a standing ovation from them. So it was a really wonderful evening, and I will never forget.
After that, you did Panto.
Panto's a great British tradition, going back, hundreds of years. It's nowadays it's a retelling of fairy tales like Snow White and Cinderella. What else? Peter Pan. All those kind of childhood stories put together, kind of for kids, I suppose. It's very kid-orientated, and it's just a very fun show where the audience join in. There's lots of hissing the villain and cheering the goodie and singing along with the songs. And normally there's kind of pop songs put into the show. So I'll suddenly burst into, I don't know, a song from Glee or something. They're very fun. They're hard work. It's two shows a day, 3 on Saturday. But they're a massive Christmas tradition over here, and it was sold out every night, and they're lots of fun.
And who were you, apart from singing songs from Glee?
I played Prince Simon.
Prince
Simon in a version of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
You looked very dapper.
Yeah.
You were going back to your clean image.
Very clean shaven. Yes, I was a prince, so I had to be.
Come, let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms.
And during that panto run, I discovered a fancy YouTube clip of yours. What the heck were you doing?
Yeah, that YouTube clip makes it look a bit rude and dodgy.
Yes.
It's not. It was basically a charity.
Tell about it. What was that clip?
It was it was me posing naked.
Yes. You, of all people.
I know. It was for Gay Times magazine, and it was a charity naked photo shoot. They got various celebrities
For a calendar? Or
No, just for, it was to raise HIV and AIDS awareness. And so they got us to pose tastefully. There was nothing on display for their Christmas issue of their magazine. And I think it's such a good cause. So I, of course, when they asked me, I said yes, I would do it. It was very scary taking my clothes off,
Yes.
but it was fun. It was quite liberating, and like I said, it was for a good cause. So I'm pleased I did it.
Yes,
but the YouTube clip makes it look like soft porn or something.
Yes.
It's not that.
there were some shots from some angles
I know.
which you should not have approved.
I know. Well, I didn't get to approve that video.
Didn't you have final say? You, a West End star.
I had final say in the picture, but no, not the video.
Your career is on the line.
I know. It's okay. It's for charity, and
Yes.
I can always prove that it was for charity, and it was
Yes.
nothing distasteful.
What am I doing here? In the middle of freaking New York City?
And now we're here again at Trafalgar Studios 2. What for?
We're here for Ordinary Days, a new musical by Adam Guan, an American composer. It's had a life here in London about 4 or 5 years ago at the Finborough Theatre, which is a tiny little theatre above a pub. That was kind of a workshop, and then it had a life off Broadway, and now it's back here in the UK for a West End limited run.
Why did you choose that play? Did you audition, or did the production choose you?
The production actually came to my agent and sent the stuff through. And
That's a good sign.
I know. And said, would I be interested? I listened to the music and I loved it straight away. And I loved Trafalgar 2 because I was here last year with Wolf Boy. And I absolutely jumped at the chance. So yes, they came to me.
What was the attraction?
I just loved the fact that it was very refreshing to hear something so new and modern and something, you know, which
Still so ordinary.
Yes, it's called Ordinary Days, but it's not ordinary. And maybe it's a weird title, I don't know, because it's not. It's basically about 4 characters. There's myself and Julie Atherton. She plays my girlfriend in the piece, and it's about our relationship. I move into her apartment, and it's about our relationship and the struggles of that. Then there's also another 2 characters who don't. They meet on the street basically and it's about their journey, how they become friends and discover their life story and why they're there on the planet. And it's a show that you'll laugh at and certainly cry at, and it's just a really lovely piece, very well written, and if I may say so, well cast. I'm not talking about myself, the other 3. It's a great actors.
Well, you have lots of opportunity. I saw it yesterday to excel in your singing.
Yeah.
Did you ever refuse a musical show which you couldn't sing?
No. No.
Is there a song you cannot sing? Celine Dion songs, maybe.
Oh, I love Celine Dion. I don't know. I've never, touch wood, I've never had a song in a show that I've never been able to sing. So.
When rehearsing, didn't you ever find your limits?
Obviously, there's songs which you need to sing into your voice, if you like. Avenue Q was a particular show like that. It took a while to sing and pronounce words with doing a funny voice. But like I say, you sing them in, if you like. So after a few weeks, or months, it's just there, and you don't have to think about it as much. But this is very modern singing, so it was not particularly a challenge. In fact, I had to put some songs up a few keys because they're a bit too low for me.
Do you still have a singing teacher? to keep up?
No, I'd be lying if I said I do. I don't. It's
Is
terrible.
this your own
Yeah.
teaching?
I haven't had a singing teacher since I left college, actually, in 2001. It's very bad, I know, very unprofessional, and I don't advise that.
So for 10 years you've been on your own?
10 years have been on my own, yes.
Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again.
How do you train your voice?
I'm always singing non-stop. I sing everywhere. It annoys my housemates and my friends, my family. I don't know. I mean, I do a warm-up every day, obviously, before the show. In this show, we do our own, and most shows you get one anyway. But I just think singing every day, because I've had quite a lucky career, and I've been singing a lot in my career. It's just kept my voice going. I'm very careful about it. If I know I've got a big event coming up, or if I know I have to do the show, I won't particularly go out drinking or eating bad food, or I try to keep a healthy lifestyle, if you like. So,
But still you eat Snacker Jacks, but they're good for the voice. After this run, what are your plans?
I'm busy putting together a second album.
Wow.
I now have a music manager as well as my agent. So
You have a whole entourage.
and she is. I've had various meetings with various record companies and things. So I'm trying to get signed. Whether or not that will happen, I don't know. But we're still definitely putting together a second album. I won't be paying for it this time, so luckily,
Oh, great.
someone else is doing that. It's going to be a bit more contemporary, a bit more. What's the word I can think of? Just more pop musical theatre, if you like, kind of all mixed into one. A bit like, I always say this man, Josh Groban. It's very, rather than, because the first time I wanted it to sound almost live and acoustic, this is going to be much more produced and slightly different style of song, but you have to wait and see. It's exciting.
Original songs?
There are some original songs, yes, and some of them written by me as well.
Really? Are you a songwriter?
I've never. I have written songs before. I did music A-level here, so I had to write songs for that anyway. I'm always writing songs in my head, but I've never actually written any down. So this is the first time that. Yeah, there will be.
I cannot wait. Are you a lyricist as well?
No, I'm not very good. Well, I try to.
The first album, this morning I was at Dress Circle, it's still there.
Yeah.
How is it doing now?
doing-
After 2 years? 1.5 years?
It's remarkable. It's still selling. They keep selling out. I've had to keep giving them more and more CDs. So it's shocking. It still shocks me. And the other day I was on the tube with my headphones in, and I noticed two people just further down the carriage kind of waving. So I kind of took my headphones off, and they said, "Oh, we're listening to you," and they were listening to me on their iPod, which was just weird.
Well, good for you.
I was very embarrassed.
It's this century's Thriller.
Yeah.
Fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean.
And Australia, what about that?
Yes, again, because of the show, they showed it there. In June, I'm going over to Adelaide to perform at the Adelaide Cabaret Festival, which is a big, prestigious annual event over there. People like Bernadette Peters and Stephen Schwartz have done it in the past. So to be asked to go there is amazing. I've never been to Australia.
No.
So I get paid to go there and perform my cabaret. So, yeah, it's great.
And then you'll buy your first leather cowboy hat.
Fill up my senses, come fill me